Hey, I met a girl who was a bartender and can't remember what instrument she played, but she was like a full time, I don't know, music major, studying music. And I said, "What do you work on?" She says, 251. I do 251s in all of the keys. I'm like, far out. Obviously, she works in jazz, or she's studying jazz. I'm just a dumb rock and roll guy, but I'm curious about what all this jazz stuff is about. And so, if you read guitar magazines or lessons about jazz guitar or the concept of jazz, they're going to often mention 251. Let's see if I can give you an example. Let's say we're in the key of G. First, let's do a G major scale and count the number or the notes as numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. So G is the 1. A is the 2, which we're going to use. 3 is B. 4 is C. The 5 is D. We're going to need that. So we're going to go 2, 5, 1, which is A, D, G. And we're going to make chords based on those notes. So our 2 chord is normally minor, while the 1 is major. The 5 is dominant 7 in common usage. That's how I would describe it. So for our 2, let's do an A minor 7 like this. That's a real easy way to play it. Looks a little weird. That's middle and ring. 5th fret. Middle's on the root. The A note. Ring finger lays flat on the 5th fret of the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. And I'm just rolling it with my fingers like this. So I can kind of hear the notes one at a time. That's my 2 chord. The 5, I'm going to make it D7, which is a D, F sharp, C, D, or a 5, 4, 5, 3 for tablature language. And our 1, I'm going to do a G major 7. So listen. I threw in a 3 there just because I felt like it. But so the 2, A minor 7, the 5 is D7, the 1 is G major 7, which is G, F sharp, B, and D. But that does kind of lead to a 6. All right. Let's try not to get distracted, but or you could just settle on the 1. So a G major 7 would be a 3rd fret's the root, 4th fret, 4th string F sharp is the 7th degree of the scale, or the 7th of the chord. And then pinky's on the 3rd string, 4th fret B, middle finger's on 2nd string, 3rd fret D. There's that E I keep wanting to hit, which, it just kind of sets you up to daydream and add things to it. But it's kind of cool to focus on this idea of 2-5-1. Let's do it in C. That's going to be, let's see if I can figure it out. Cool. So I did D minor 7, G7 CMaj7. That sounds pretty good. I decided to take that G7 and add a 6 to it. I believe that makes it a G13. So here's how I might play that with my thumb. Old guys, we tend to wrap our thumb over the top. It looks weird, but otherwise you gotta go, oh boy. That's just too much work to roll your arm around. It's fine. Old guys like that, just like, what? So, what do we got? We're in C. All right, D minor 7. That's like a 5th fret, 6th fret, a D, C, F. And our G7 is like a G, F, B, D. If you want to do the 13, it does sound nice. And you can go ding dong with your pinky. D or E, D, and our C major 7, which is beautiful, huh? It's a C, G, B, E, G. I just gotta do it again. I'm having fun. There's that 6 I keep wanting to throw in. We'll figure it out. I just follow my ears, but you know, you could go to a lot of other chords. But the core idea is 2, because D is the 2nd note in a C major scale. 5, because G is the 5th note in a C major scale. And the 1, because C is the root, the 1. 2, 5, 1. Let me know what you think. I think it's fun.